Let my love surround you. Wrap these words around you. Somebody thinks that you're beautiful, just as you are, just as you are. Somebody thinks you're adorable, just as you are, just as you are. Sweet Soul Sunday, Sunday in the afternoon. Sweet Soul Sunday, sit and watch the rising moon. Oh yeah. Time for us to sing a soulful tune. Yeah, you're right. Sweet Soul Sunday, people, won't you come along?
7 o'clock on the West Coast.
Sweet Soul Sunday,
9 o'clock in Guadalajara.
this is right where we belong.
10 o'clock with Bassman Bob in North
Here's
Carolina.
our chance to sing a soulful song. Sweet, how very sweet it is, child.
Tell me.
Just like I was always told. Sunday is all about soul. Everybody come on in, let the groove begin. Say hey, hey, say hey, hey.
Oh, yes. Welcome, everybody. It's Sweet Soul Sundays right here at Merrimack Farm from the Joy Television Studio Networks. What a delight to have you with us tonight. Let's kick it off. Here I am. Thought I was hiding from you, didn't you? What it means? Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans, to see it night and I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger, longer I stay away. Miss those moss-covered vines, those tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. I'd like to see that lazy Mississippi hurrying into spring. Oh, I know Drew Brees done gone and retired. Somehow it don't seem fair. Still I dream of only Anderson June, and soon I'm wishing I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans, see it each night in dreams? There's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. More than I miss New Orleans. Yes, indeed. It's closing Sunday of the Jazzfest. Everybody, welcome to Sweet Soul Sundays as we wind up our 2-week salute to the New Orleans Jazz Festival. I'm Billy Mack. As always, the star of the Mare Cam is with us tonight. Say hello, Miss Marilee.
Hi, Miss Marilee.
Yes, she is. And a delight to have you with us. Oh, that's all right. Marilee, you want to tell us who might be with us tonight?
Who might be with us? Well, we've got
Hi, Bill and Diane.
Bill and Diane.
Yeah. No, it's that you're thinking of Jack and Diane, I think, Marilee.
Okay, Bill and Diane. Bonnie Lackey.
Hi, Bonnie Lackey.
Bonnie Lackey. Marilyn Laird. She's so positive this is going to be a good show.
Well, I'm positive, too.
Kay Schlegel and her cats. Her many cats.
Well, hi, kitties.
Kay and her cats. Chris Morgan.
Hi, Chris Morgan. Steve Tenji's in the house. He'll tell us. Get us in the groove, and
that sounded like Willie Green.
Well, Mr. Terrence Higgins from down in New Orleans,
I have to do this again because my mic wasn't on.
Your mic. Oh, was I just hearing you kind of off because it was way over there? Go ahead.
No,
do it.
because I didn't turn the switch.
Oh, so I was just hearing you.
I was left unsupervised in my defense.
Oh my goodness.
So Bill and Diane. Bill and Diane are here. Bonnie Lackey. Thank you for being here, Bonnie. So sweet. Marilyn Laird is very positive about this being. She has a very positive spirit.
Yes, she does.
She thinks this is going to be a good show. So, Kay Schlegel and her cats.
Kay and the cats.
Kay and her cats.
See, they heard me talking to you, so I think they heard a lot of this, but
No, they didn't hear.
no, they
me.
heard it backing up through my microphone, even though yours.
Oh, they did.
Even your, I think so, but
Jonathan Frizzell.
we'll give everybody a double shout out
Nick
tonight.
Schmeier.
Mick Smeyer's with us. He's out in Portlandia this week. Yeah.
Sorry, we
So,
can't come and see you. Chris
He
Morgan.
told me he was going to spend a week in Portland and he wasn't going to shave his legs the whole time he was there.
Steve Tangi doesn't know what he's going to drink tonight yet.
Well, grab yourself a quick Dr. Pepper, son, and get in the groove.
Josh Fisher says today is the feast of San Diego.
Well,
Saint Diego.
St. Diego had no idea. Well, like I say, we're talking about New Orleans tonight, as we have been for the last couple of weeks. And if you listen to any of the WWOZ, and if you don't know about WWOZ radio, it is the soul of New Orleans. So make sure you go on the net to WWOZ.org and be part of the groove there. So I thought we'd sort of go way back, kick it with a little meters to get us started, but they had a set this afternoon on WOZ from one of the original jazz, maybe I believe the very first Jazzfest, with Louis Cottrell, the great saxophone, mostly clarinet player. So I'm going to do this in his honor, so y'all get an idea of where this all kind of started. Come home. She moaned the whole night long. She'll do the cooking, Willie. She'll pay the rent. She knows she done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening the girl threw you out. Nothing but a fine to comb. That she's to blame. And that's a dirty old crying shame, Bill Bailey. Won't you please come home? Come on. Come on back home, sweet William. Come on back home. Girls turn to alcohol. Every night she's down at the gym mill, showing her leg. Oh, make no sense at all. She learned not to burn the roof down. She's working hard. She knows she never wrong. The girls think about you right, wishing you were home tonight. Sweet William, won't you return to your place of residence? Come on. Come back home, sweet William. Get yourself home. She moaned the whole night long. She promises not to order out for red beans. She'll cook 'em at home. She knows she done you wrong. Hey, young Billy, don't she remember that night she threw you out? Nothing but a fine tooth comb. The girl knows she's to blame. Oh, and down her shades, Miss Bailey. Sweet William, young Billy, say, y'all, won't you please come? That really takes me back. The original Jazzfest, the first few years, was such an intimate affair. They were just getting it off the ground, and the stages weren't sponsored. They were just named the Rhythm and Blues stage, the Dixieland stage. I got to see people like Mississippi John Hurt and Lightnin' Hopkins, you know, playing that old... Some of those guys were so old, the only word they could still say was, hi. They just go, hi. But the man there was always, the big treat was always getting to see Professor Longhair. Well, it was a treat to see the fest anytime. So let's, I was just a young boy when... that afternoon that I was at the rehearsal, and Fest looked over at me and said, you know, what are you doing here? I see you here all the time. And I explained to him how I happened to be there through the auspices of an incredible woman named Allison Miner. And what do you know? My friend Barbara Pyle had introduced Allison and I. And it was a weird time in my life, not weird time, no, just incredibly exciting time in New Orleans. One of the crazy things about my old apartment in New Orleans is that I got, when they gave me my new phone number, they gave me the phone number of a New Orleans city councilman. They gave me his old number. And he was a most colorful gentleman. I will leave his name out of the discussion for now, so as to spare myself any interrogatories. And so I would get all these crazy late-night calls from all these wild people looking to get bailed out or looking for some help of some kind. And so I was running in some crazy circles, and then there was that day that Professor Longhair said, what are you doing here? And we got to talking, and I told him I'd been singing since I was a pup. And I said, but I'm thinking about playing piano. It sure looks like it'd be a fun thing to do. And he was such a gracious man. This was a worldwide legend. And he said, patted the piano bench and said, sit down, what can I show you? And of course there was nothing he could show me. I could barely play. I mean, there was a world he could show me, but I could barely play. You know, I knew some chords. This is really about all I knew how to do, and some basic songs, some old New Orleans songs. And you know, he just said, well, you know, here's what I do. So fast, Tippatina, how you just don't treat me right. All in the morning and you come home late at night. Tippatina, la 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 la, say yo yo la 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 la. You've been 3 times 7, baby. Let's play it, shall we? Sometimes Fez, he just sings stuff like this. Oh, Martino, ya ya la la, say ya ya la 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 la, no 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 no. Take it up a step. So Tippertino, Tippertino, just don't treat me right. Out in the morning and you come home late at night. I'm just gonna be rambling tonight. I'm gonna be thinking about New Orleans and all the songs I grew up playing there, all the people I knew back then, and of course we all used to sneak away to see the Neville Brothers whenever we could. Well, the Neville Brothers actually didn't exist then, not as a formal band. That came later, I think around 75, 76, something like that. And we used to go. I can't remember. I can't count the number of times. You know, you'd walk by a nightclub, and you'd hear that voice coming out, and whatever money you had in your pocket, you laid it down, because any night of seeing this man was certainly worth it, because his drummer played the thing in time. If you want something to play with, go on and find yourself a toy. Baby, my time is too expensive, and I'm not a little boy. If you are serious, don't play with my heart. It make me furious. But if you want me to love you, say, darling, I will. Know that I will. Tell it like it is. Go ahead, Marilyn. Go on and let your conscience be your guide. Come on and tell it like it is. Whoa, forget your foolish pride. Life is the joy to have sorrow. Maybe today and gone tomorrow. You might as well get what you want. Go on and live, baby. Go on and live. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed. Go on and let your conscience be your guide. Fly. Deep down inside, you know I really love you, baby. Whoa, forget your foolish pride. Tell it like it is. Go on and tell it like it is. Love, say no. course, you know I'm talking about Mr. Aaron Neville. Barbaratravers is in the house.
Travers!
Yeah.
Tell her
I know she's.
I got a teddy bear tonight watching over her.
You do? Well, let's put the camera on you so we can see it.
She's wearing a little pinafore.
A pinafore?
She's wearing a jumper.
Well, nothing.
Pinafore.
Nothing like a.
Okay, there you go.
Nothing like a teddy bear and a pinafore.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing a Connie Lehman creation. See that? See that? Lovely pendant. And the ring. And the ring. Connie Lehman, Facebook page. Check her out. She creates.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does, Marilyn.
Am I your wingman? Am I?
Yeah, you're my wingman here because I'm looking. I'm looking for a track. You
I got more names. I got more
split us
names.
up.
Timothy Lundy is here. Fred Stevenson is waiting for his pizza. Corinne Criest or Creast? Creast. Thank you. Welcome, Corinne. And Janice Policier is here again. She's wonderful. She's a regular. And my friend Mel from West Hollywood is here. Hi, Mel.
Mel's here from WeHo. I like that. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get to a song from Crescent City Exile. It's going to be out real soon. My thanks to Elaine getting the website all fixed up. And this is a song called The Truth Is That I Love Her. Yes, I do. Come on, get your handkerchiefs out. Here we go with it. Come on. One day I'm making my living as a rock and roll star. Next minute I'm making ends meet by 10 bar. 1 minute I'm a backstage stud with a harem on file. Sorry. Next minute I'm wearing a tux and walking down the aisle. My buddies can't figure it out. My mama wanna scream and shout. I can look him in the eye and tell him that there's no doubt. The truth is that I love her, yes I do. The truth is I won't give the girl up by hanging with the likes of you. And maybe my youth is something I got to bid to do. The truth is that I love her, yes I do. Oh, 1 minute I'm touring the world as a saxophone man. Next minute I'm buying insurance on my family plan. 1 minute got no one else to worry about but me. Next minute I'm trying to make enough money for 3. My grandmother's leaving at 8. My daddy wants my head on a plate. Am I the only one thinking that we ought to be headed out to celebrate? The truth is that I love her, yes I do. The truth is I won't give the girl up by hanging with the likes of you. And baby, my youth is something I got to be to do. The truth is that I love her, yes I do. Baby, we've been doing things that we shouldn't ought to do. What? Got myself in trouble. I'm ready to see it through. It tears me up to leave my dream behind. Giving it all I can. She's taking me off the road and making me an honest man, yeah. Shouldn't ought to do. And maybe I got my girl in trouble. And we're ready to see it through. Tell me up to leave my dream behind. I'm giving it all I can. She's taking me off the road, making me an honest man. The truth is that I love her, yes I do. Well, the truth is, darling, won't give the girl up by hanging with the likes of you, and maybe my running days are over. But I'm working on something new. A brand new Billy is poised for his debut. Oh, truth is I love her. Truth is that I love her. Truth is that I love her. Yes, I do. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What kind of trouble?
I believe we'll leave that to the imagination of our audience, Miss Marilee.
Oh.
You know, growing up in New Orleans, I, of course, grew up with the blues. Yeah. Let's keep going just a little. Sting me. Take it back to the top, son. How great was my piano teacher? His name was Roger Dickerson, and it was Alan Toussaint that sent me to Roger Dickinson, and I only got to stay with Roger for 4 months before this person stole me and took me out on the road, which was the one promise I made to Roger, was that I wouldn't go on the road. And I broke it. I broke it for you.
Steve Tenji wants to know if you know Looking for a Woman by Snooks Eaglin.
I do not. Now, I was around when Alison Miner, who had made Professor Longhair, you know, her was part of her life's work to resurrect Fess's career and for him to be recognized for what he had done. And Snooks Eaglin was her other
protege.
Protege is kind of the wrong word. I'm searching for the word. The other, among many, but she was another of her, he was another of her principal foci. I guess the word would be focuses. And I remember Allison asking me to show up at a bowling alley to see Snooks Eaglin play. And during all the quiet parts, you know, you'd hear the pins crashing in the back. But Snooks could, at certain points, Snooks could sound more like Little Richard than only Kent Morrell ever sounded as much like Little Richard as Snooks Eaglin did. Not that that was what Snooks did. He did a whole other kind of thing. But I remember that venue turned into the Mid-City Rockin' Bowl. I think they had christened it that by that time, but they were just trying to have music there. And eventually they had a room downstairs, and it became a real happening joint. But Snooks Eaglin, a tremendous guitar player. Look him up, Eaglin. In fact, a great guitar player here, Mark Riley. I called Mark up during the Snooks Eaglin WWOZ Jazzfest show to say, hey, Mark, turn on your radio. You know, hey, you used to do when you were a kid, your favorite song would come on the radio, or a band you knew, because in New Orleans, the radio stations played records by local bands. If you got your record on the radio, your friends would call you up, hey, they're playing the radio, or you'd call your friends up, and our record's on right now. So yeah, Barbara Evans had a little blues for you. That one's from Mick Smyer. Marilee, tell everyone where you got this jacket.
Oh, Mel would know. Mel was with me. We went to some crazy shop that sold fabulous menswear.
As the surfers would say, you know what's really bitching about this jacket? I'm going to show you a little secret. When you move the sequins the other way, they go silver on you. Is that badass or what?
That's badass.
That's
so.
Usually I like to let the clothes just speak for themselves, but this time I had to say something special.
So that's the jacket, Mel.
So Mel, remind us and tell us what the name of that store was, would you?
I don't remember.
So we can tell everybody. I know you don't remember.
He would. He might.
He might. All right.
Okay, so
what you got there, Marilee? Looks like you got some more news on the cam.
Well, we have requests. We have.
And what do we got? Now, it is New Orleans tonight, so I might be doing some of those requests next Friday night. But what do we got?
Well, Chris Morgan wants to hear Makin' Whoopee again.
Well, there's no harm in that.
That fits right in.
This has been done by so many people. Harry Nilsson had a fabulous version of this. Dr. John, I think, did it with Ricky Lee Jones. And one of my favorite songs. I played it in so many different keys, I can never remember what key I sang it in. Another bright. Let's start there.
Modulate.
Can't hurt.
If you need.
Can't hurt. Well, you know I'm a modulating fool. And we're going to take this back. I know we just played a kind of a slow song, but we're going to lay this back tonight. Another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. Taking this up a little. Check out the shoes. Here we go. See the rice. The groom, isn't it? Nervous, he answers twice, and ain't it thrilling? The boy's so willing to make that whoopee. No, picture a little loveness down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet loveness. Oh, what a year can bring. He's washing dishes, baby clothes. So ambitious, he even sews. Oh, so don't forget, boys, that's what you get, boys, for making whoopee. Well, let's take it to another key. What the hell? Well, you know, there's two sides to every story. Another year, maybe less. What's this I hear? Can't you guess she feels neglected? He's suspected of making whoopee. Say the bomb don't fall, the clown don't write, she sits at home. Oh, September in the night, he says he's busy. She says, is he? He's making whoopee. Now say he doesn't make much money, only 5,000 birds. Some judge who thinks it's funny says he'll pay 6 to her. And he says, Judge, what if I fail? Judge says, but right in a jail. Oh, so don't forget, boys, that's what you get, boys, for making whoopee. Here we go. Another bride, another groom, another sunny early moon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. So don't forget, boys, that is exactly what you gonna get, boys, for making whoopee. For making whoopee. Yeah.
Yay! Hey,
Yeah.
Connie's on you.
Connie's
on you.
I'm getting the. Don't forget. Go to. In fact, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like, if I could make a request. I would be thrilled if you could just go to the YouTube channel, or send somebody a link to the YouTube channel. Could y'all do that for me this week? Just send one of your friends a link to the YouTube channel, and let them know what we're doing here, and see if we can make this an even bigger party than it already is. And Marilee, I usually I record the shows, and I forgot to tonight, so I'm going to go press a button. So why don't you go ahead and do so?
I'll be your wingman. Okay, Marcia Calderola is here.
Hi, Marcia.
Oh, it's Marcia.
Well, it might be Marcia, it might be
I
Marcia,
don't know
either way.
I know a Marcia.
I figure I got one covered. You know, it's like you say tomato, and I say, but...
Okay, so let me see.
You say Virginia. Go ahead. And
Barb Evans would like Such a Night.
Oh.
Hi, Barb. Hi, Barb. Hi, Barb. Hi, Barb.
Well, let's talk about Dr. John for just a minute then, shall we? That's kind of a backbeat thing. I think we'll play it that way tonight. Kind of simple. Dr. John, Dr. John was originally all about that.
Did you do this?
No, I didn't. I forgot. Give me 30 seconds and I'll forget.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for helping out so much. You make this whole thing make sense. Marilee, by the way, Kevin Baker was beyond generous this afternoon, and he would like us to do a duet. Oh, come on. It's going to come to me a second. It's a Brooke Benton. I think it's a Brooke Benton, Dinah Washington duet. And it's not, if you gonna give me good kissing like that, don't you know I gotta give it right back, 'cause that's a rockin' good way. It's not that one, and it's not, oh man, I'm gonna have to look up the email just to see what it was. It's a famous song too. It's gonna come to me. So we're gonna talk about Dr. John for a minute. Dr. John, Dr. John went to Jesuit High School. He's a fellow Jesuit Blue Jay. And young Mac Rebenak was a guitar player originally, and still, was a guitar player till he passed. Once a guitar player, always a guitar player. And Mac was a session player, and he was around during the early days, back and stuff, then with Huey Smith and all those guys, Dave Bartholomew, and Mac then went off and did the Night Tripper thing, the crazy Dr. John, the Night Tripper.
Weird.
Well, he was out there.
Was weird.
I can't say as I could quite figure it out, but and then he came back as this and just did some extraordinary work all across the board. Played around the world, a revered figure. So let's play a little. This is one of his biggest hit records. Such a night, such a night, sweet confusement under the moonlight. Your eyes met mine at a glance. Let me know that this was my chance. Came here with my best friend Jim. Here I am, trying to steal you away from him. Oh, but if I don't do it, somebody else will. 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 'Cause it was such a night. Such a night. Steal away, the time was right. Oh, your eyes met mine. Then I knew. Have a chance, I'd be leaving with you. Now you came here with my best friend Jim. Here I am, trying to steal you away from him. Oh, but if I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it. What time is it, Marilyn?
Piano time.
Keep going, son. Oh, such a night, such a night, sweet confusement under the moonlight. Oh, your eyes met mine at a glance. That's right, Dr. John sang glance. Let me know that this was my chance. At your pants, you came here with my best friend Jim. And here I am, trying to steal you away from him. Oh, but if I don't do it, somebody else will. 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 'Cause it was such a night, y'all. Such a night. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so here's a song from Crescent City Exile. It's coming out later this year. And this is a song I wrote about. It's kind of semi-autobiographical about a young New Orleans boy who gets thrown into a van in Chicago and ends up out on the West Coast and gets himself a big-time agent. The first thing that agent does is send him on a 3-month winter tour of Alaska. And I want to give some credit where credit is due to my co-writer on the lyrics on this, Miss Donna Ray Davidson. And I hope Donna gets a chance to tune in one of these nights. And this was a song that was kind of kicking around and ended up in a musical we did together called The Show. And, you know, Marilee, I'm going to be wishing I had a cheat sheet on this if I start this, but I'm going to start it anyway. What the hell? It's called Good God, Alaska. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Couldn't get no gumbo in Juneau. Couldn't find no crawfish in Coal Creek. I caught me a heavy snow in Prudhoe. I ate walrus for a week. There wasn't no ball to play, no Mardi Gras. Hey, the sun only come out an hour a day. I'm going home, can't stay, no way. Good God, Alaska. Fairbanks had no red beans, no collard green. Sitka had no cornbread anywhere. Couldn't get a ham hock in Quinn Gillen got. Yeah, and the butcher didn't care. I did meet a Creole man in Ketchikan who turned out to be a Saints fan, and we're both going home as soon as we can. Good God, Alaska. Now when it's 40 below and that north wind blows, poor old southern boy can't even feel his toes. Dark all day, pray the weather gonna get better. Then a moose come walking by and he's, well, wearing a sweater. No Dixieland band in this frozen land. No one-night stand mowers out of go man. I'm going home as soon as I can. Good God, Alaska. Let me ask a question. Yo, Billy.
Where you been?
Say what?
Hey, Billy.
Uh-huh.
Where you been?
Well, the first tour was a kayak, Antioch, Kaskarak, and Kulakak, Hot Dak, Zek, Dak, Noagasak, and Agadak, Ospiak, Tuntuliak, and Sagazak, Fultak, Patchak, Tuntuliak, and back.
Yo, Billy.
Take your time, it's all right.
Where else you been?
Say what?
Yo, Billy.
Uh-huh.
Where else you been?
Well, the last tour was Ingachick, Allywick, Nugachick, and Nagachick, Nick, Yak, Not, Lick, Net, and Lick, Nick, Cotton, Nick, Sick, Nick, Ugachick, Sallywick, honey. You can take your pick. Yo, Billy.
Yo, Billy.
Where else you been?
Where else you been?
Say it with me, yo, Billy.
Yo, Billy.
Where else you been?
Where else you been?
The last tour was when it's brutal. That's all I can tell you. Well, when it's cold as hell up there, that's right. Everything freezes from your schnauzer to your sneezes. So cold every day when the people pray, they go, Jesus. No Dixieland band in this frozen land. No one-night stand motorcycle man. I'm going home as soon as I can. Good God. Good God. Good God, Alaska.
Well, I kind of threw you off there, didn't I?
No, you didn't. I
Well,
didn't need help. I didn't need any help getting thrown
Steve
off. On
Kenji
that
says
one.
that's the best lyrics ever.
Well, I'm glad you like that. Connie likes that because
Somebody
she
else
lived in
after
Alaska.
those are real cities.
Oh, the song that Kevin Baker wants to hear is "Baby, You Got What It Takes."
No, I don't know it.
Baby, you got what it.
Oh, I've heard it.
Oh yeah, you. Well, we'll learn it. Right.
Oh, I've heard it.
I was momentarily confusing it with, "Oh, something you got, babe. Make me work all day. Something you got, babe. Make me bring home my pay. Something you got, baby. You ought to know." I said, my. Oh, I love you so. Yeah. I think Sam and Dave did that. Got to say hi to Randy and Cheryl. Randy and Cheryl up there tonight. They get to listen live on Sunday nights.
Oh. They're on YouTube. They probably haven't had the hinky things I've had on Facebook.
Get a little hinky with it.
Hinky, 5 times I've uploaded, rebooted.
Well, you know how much you like that, so.
Boot this.
We got a bunch of requests for Iko, Marilyn. You're on camera.
Oh.
No, you're not. Just kidding. We do the Dr. John version because we were talking about Dr. John. So Dr. John does this. You know, most people go, Iko. So here's the key for Dr. John. When the horns play, he goes down a step. It's very cool. So when he plays it, it's more like this. Come on. There it is. It's like, close anyway. Iko, ane. Giacomo Pino anane. Giacomo Pinane. Talk about hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Iko, ane. Giacomo Pino anane. Giacomo Pinane. My babo, he said you're my boy. bayou. My boy is at the young boy, gonna set your tail on fire. Talk about head now,
Head now.
head now.
Head now.
I go one day. Giacomo Pino Anande. Giacomo Pinande. That's right. I'm telling your bad boy, down on Dry Street. You get my greens that I understand they can't be beat. Mama know he's on the team, don't know. He gon' head tonight. Everybody knows that he got no door, but he knows not no child. I'm on my head now.
Head now.
Head now.
Head now.
I go, ane. Giacomo Pino, anane. Giacomo Pinane. You know, oddly enough, the hit on this record was the same group that had Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of the Dixie Cups, who had a hit written by my old friend Al Boletto called Down at Papa Joe's. Remember that record? Talk about head now.
Head now.
Head now.
Head now.
I go, ane. Giacomo Pino, anane. Giacomo Pinane. Come on.
Oh.
I don't know why I play the one on the end.
I worked with the Dixie Cups on a show. And
Yes, you did.
And one of the gals was a
One of the Charmaine Neville was with the Dixie Cups
Nevilles.
at the time.
Yes, yes.
The
Tall
great,
woman.
the great Charmaine Neville. Lynn Gross is in the house. Marilyn,
Yes.
the King is in the house.
No.
All the way from Lancaster, California.
No.
The King himself is here
Oh,
tonight.
Johnny, we love you.
Makes me want to sing a song like
Something
Treat
with,
me mean and cruel.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll just go over to you and let. What you got, Gracie?
I got nothing.
All right, thank you very much. Hey, Liz is in the house. Liz is here.
Liz and Steph, both.
Thank you. Liz and Steph are both here. Don't forget, it's every Sunday night at 7 o'clock, Sweet Soul Sundays. Next Sunday, we'll return to our more usual format of featuring a certain group, certain singer. I'm kind of, I've been itching to do Ray Charles, but because Ray Charles lived in New Orleans for a short while, I believe, at the Dewdrop Inn, if I'm not mistaken. And part of the Ray film was shot in New Orleans, if I do remember correctly. All right, Josh is waiting on this one, Marilyn. We got to talk about a great guy, Ernie Cato. Ernie Cato was something else. Anybody mention Ernie on the chat feed there, Marilyn?
No, somebody mentioned Fats. Michael Fisk is here. He mentioned Fats.
Well, we got to do a Fats tune, don't we?
Deirdre's here.
Pardon me?
Deirdre.
Deirdre?
Deirdre.
That's close.
That's terrible. Oh, you know who else is here? Is Geraldine.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Geraldine. Nice to have you with us.
She's in Arizona.
All right. Man. Be nice to be in Arizona right now, wouldn't it? It's warm as Arizona in this room right now, I can tell you. I can tell you that. Okay, now what did I just say? Oh, Fats. Well, we might as well do the one, huh? Right? Oh, for you, the one would be, I tell people this.
Oh, I forgot I was your wingman.
When the rebels call, evening and night, you hurry to my blue heaven. I turn to the right, you see a little white light that'll lead you to my blue Here you go, Mick. You'll see a smiling blaze, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that nestles where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, oops, baby make three. We'll lead it in my blue heaven. You'll see a fireplace, a cozy place, a tiny room, a little nest that nestles where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. Just Maylie and me, Sparkle makes three.
Yeah, Sparkle.
Yeah, happy in my blue heaven. Yeah, that's the basic, man. The fad's dominant. Every now and then you'll be in a session, somebody will just do the unka chaka, and that's it. Unka chaka, unka chaka. Hello, Josephine.
How do you do?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Do you remember me, baby?
So Michael Fisk is here tonight, Marilyn. He says he's over on YouTube now because he said Facebook is sketchy.
Yeah,
somehow.
it is. Let me tell you. Aaron Gross is here. Hugh Gerard.
You, Aaron, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
Now, I'm digressing all over the place, Marilyn. So let me get back to the thought about Ernie Cato. Got to send one out to Josh down in the KY Kentucky country. And this is an Ernie Cato song called Tainted the Truth. Go ahead, band, whenever you want. All yours. Oh, you know what? I did let the record show. It took me till 8:09 tonight, Marilyn, to just press all the wrong buttons at the same time. So I think I can get it right now. Live television. But now she's gone. You feel so bad. She was the best girl you ever had. Go on, yeah, and cry. Tainted the truth, yeah, tainted the truth. She left you. Go on, have a good cry, have a good cry. Say she didn't love you anyway. Go on, tell yourself that lie. Tell yourself that lie. 'Cause now she's gone. You feel so bad. That's right. She was the best girl you ever had. Go on and cry. Tainted the truth. Yeah, tainted the truth. Oh, nobody could tell you. You had to find out for yourself. Now you see. Sorry to sound like such an authority on love, but the same thing happened to me. Oh, she left you. Have a good cry. Here it comes. Have a good cry. Said she didn't love you anyway. Go on, tell yourself that lie. Tell yourself that lie. The girl is gone. She feels so bad. She was the best girl you ever had. Yeah, tainted the truth. Yeah, tainted the truth. Yeah, tainted the truth. And Say it's the truth. Hey, ain't it the truth? Yeah, ain't it the truth? Uh-huh.
Woo!
Here you go, Josh.
Well, Michael McKinnon is here now, so he missed a lot of piano.
Well,
But thank you
there's
for being
plenty more to
here.
come. Here's a little. How about we give him something like. Here you go. There's a little piano. Don't play stuff like that very often.
No.
Because I run out of shit to play at about bar 16, you know. I realize I'm way out of my depth. So I know we're not going, Connie, we're not going to do the Baby You Got What It Takes duet tonight. We're going to have to look that one up. I haven't heard it in some time. Thank you for asking. But
Go to Apple Tunes.
yeah, God knows I've been paying them $11 a month for about a year and a half. I haven't done a thing with it. So back down to New Orleans we go. We got time for a few more songs tonight. Speaking of having something to drink, Marilee, I'm going to have something to drink while you tell the folks who's been communicating with you lately.
Oh, let me see.
And Liz, don't worry, you got here well before the end, all right?
Well, they want
I
to
always
watch
keep
it.
going
They
for
want to
you,
watch
girl.
it later. Now, if you don't record it here, it's still up on iTunes.
Couldn't
I
you-
mean YouTube.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about the technical.
Well, I don't know these technical
Yes,
things.
yes, it just means that
I just don't know these.
I like to have a personal recording of the events just in case I ever get around to editing them, but I never do get around to editing them because, really, why?
I'm no Steve Jobs.
Well, there you have it. Apparently, Marilee will not be at the Apple WWDC event in June, but I hope still hope they announce the new M chip. God knows I'm
Techno
looking
is
forward to
not my middle name.
Let me see who else is. Lynn Gross likes the jacket, Marilee. You know.
Oh yeah. Well,
You know, Aaron, I can't. Aaron always had liquid refreshment running through a tube along his mic stand so that he could get something quick to freshen with. You know, right as you can't do that with a wireless mic. You can't strap a hydrating tube, so to speak, to it.
Yeah, you have to stop and suck. So that doesn't work.
Well, I'm too busy. I just figure I'm sucking anyway, so I'll just keep on going. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, Steve Comstock is in the house, Marilee.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Steve. See, I don't see those YouTubers.
He's and I we've been buddies for a long time. Steve actually convinced some fool to give me a mortgage.
Okay,
Didn't you,
so
Steve?
Irma Thomas, do you know any Irma?
Oh, you know, let's do the one I did the other night, man. I just loved doing
it was
this
so
tune.
good. It was really good.
It just made me feel so good to do this song. Made me think of my old friend Susie Malone. Susie was a singer with me and the Pineapple Kids in New Orleans. One of my college bands. Sky bluer than bottle flies. Pineapple Kid woke and rubbed his eyes. Sun wore a day cloak, bright as an egg yolk, the day at last.
Did you write that?
Somewhere a note he could not refuse. Picked up his marbles and tennis shoes. Gums in the top drawer, slide out the side door. He moves so fast. Susie Malone, we
You
used
know
to
what
do
Travers
this too.
wants is It's Raining.
Oh, how can I deny her? I can't remember the first verse.
Okay, Barb, research that.
Yeah, I know it rhymes with the third line is get, so it's got a. I'll just make something up, all right?
Okay.
So we'll do two different Irma Thomas songs. Since I got this one queued up, let's start with this one. Since I was talking about Susie Malone, and then we'll get to It's Raining, all right? Now, Irma kicked this one off vocally. You went, one day I couldn't stop crying. That's just a hair quick. Take your time, son. Here we go. One day I couldn't stop crying. Till night rain over the morning. Oh, anything gets that the price I got to pay. Loving you, babe, each and every day. I done got overdone, got overdone, got overdone, got overdone, I done got overdone, got overdone. You at last, you run around, never laying down, you're hurting my heart. Oh, you never be found. I guess that's the price I gotta pay. Living your love, girl, each and every day. Oh, I done got overdone, got I done got overdone, got done got overdone, got you at last. So New Orleans. I just had to go there 'cause it wasn't there. But I couldn't stop crying. Tears like rain, hurting in my heart every day. Hey, I done got overdone, got overdone, got overdone, got overdone, got overdone. You at last, I done got over, got over, I done got overdone, got done got over. You at last.
That's a happy song.
Oh, it sure is. It's raining so hard. I'm not done it yet. Harder it rains, the worse it's gonna get. This is the time I'd love to be holding you tight. I guess I'll just go crazy tonight. Oh, it's raining so hard. Bring back memories of the time that you were here with me, counting every drop, about to blow my top. I wish this rain would hurry up and stop. It's raining so hard. Bring back memories, of the time you were here with me. This is the time I'd love to be holding you tight, but I guess I'll just go crazy tonight. Right here you get to go like this. You go drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. It's raining so hard, really coming down. Sitting by my window, watching the rain fall to the ground. This is the time I'd love to be holding you tight, but I guess I'll just go crazy tonight. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. Ooh.
Barbaratravers love that.
Good.
Linda Stanley's here.
Been a long time since I played. If there's a smile on my face. I'll look that one up for you, Lynn. I'll do that one on. I'll do that one next Friday night. Barbaratravers, of course. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Aaron. It was a IV bottle with red grape juice. That's right. Made by Budweiser. Okay. Well, thank you so much, man. I'm having myself a good time. Hope everybody else is as well. Now,
You know Julie is here?
hi, Julie. Hey, Hooney. It's hard to express. Irma Thomas was the one who, in fact, I adopted a line of hers in this song. Irma Thomas said that New Orleans was a city with claws, that had never let go of you. And she had a point. I've been gone a long, long time, and there isn't a day that it doesn't somehow inform who I am and what I am. And I've been very lucky to have learned from the people I learned, to have had the gift passed on to me, and I just pray that somehow I pass on the torch. New Orleans, how long has it been since I've seen the end of Highway 61, round that river levee bend? New Orleans, just like in a dream, skies are so serenely blue, invite me to believe it's exactly what it seemed to be. I'll go parking by the old French market, coffee with chicory and a fresh beignet, no lie, testifying anywhere's too far away from New Orleans. See my mama there, live without a care. Hear me swear, I do declare, Crescent City sings, shown up a land of dreams to me. Horse-drawn coaches, big roaches, French bread every day. Yeah. Give me say that no lie. Pray I was born for testifying. Anywhere's too far away from New Orleans. Believe I'm bound to see my people there. Live without a care. Burn my winter underwear. I'll stage a one-man parade up and down Esplanade, like I know what it means to miss your red beans like you miss New Orleans. Swear that you do. City with claws never does let go of you like you miss New Orleans, where New Orleans is your home.
Steve Tenji wants to know if you have heard of this. Keep on Knocking by Clifton Chenier.
I don't know any Clifton Chenier songs by name. By my name. We used to sneak off to Southwest Louisiana, to Lake Charles, Lafayette, that area, and go see Clifton Chenier. Clifton Chenier was a Cajun accordion rhythm and blues player, and he used to sing Ray Charles songs in French. You know, like he'd sing, J'appelle la femme à dans la vie, c'est bon à moi. Oh, yeah. J'appelle la femme à dans la vie, bon à moi, c'est bon. Je m'en fais, je vous comprends. Oh, c'est moi. Les là dans bon temps, j'avais le film. Dans la vie, c'est bon à moi. Oh, yeah. He never went, I ain't singing she a gold digger, gold digger. She ain't messing with the broke. I met her at the salon with the Louis Vuitton baby on the underarm, talking about the real charm. Everybody wanted to say, Billy, have you seen her? My psychic said she have an ass like Serena. Had seven kids, put them all in the Benz and took them out the den. If you want to know the play, then you better get the way with this girl, then you're going to have to baby, because somebody said you had a baby by Usher. Somebody said you was messing with Buster. I don't care what y'all say. I still love her. J'avais le verbe dans la vie, c'est bon à moi. Oh, Clifton Chenier. And Clifton's brother, Cleveland, played washboard. Hey, Mick Meyer, I'm thinking of you on this. And he had a metal washboard vest that later on had a pickup on it, and he'd literally plug into one of the amps. I'm being attacked.
Sorry, I missed that.
I'm getting one of those Adobe Flash Player attacks in the middle of the chat room over here. So, sorry, I didn't realize that was up there all that time. You know, there's a lot of buttons up here. Sometimes I just press one and forget I pressed it a while ago.
Diana Walker's here.
Hi, Diana Walker. Hope she's doing all right. Now, I get messages every now and then. Somebody says, you're on the big screen. I'm in my pajamas with a glass of wine. So I think that's really cool.
Oh, I got my barks.
You got your barks? Say hi to the folks out there.
Got my barks. Got my bear.
I'll split here so Steve Tenji can see what I'm drinking tonight.
Oh, something different? Look at that. Look at that. Drinks it by the jug.
Yeah, you figure it out. The small bottle is $1.79. This bottle is $1.67. You tell me which one I should buy.
You can drink stale. Yeah. Okay, so.
I was going to do one for Steve Tengi. What can I say, my dear, to make it clear? I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian, Marianne.
But you digress.
I do. I digress all the time. That's why people tune in to see where's the hell is he going to digress tonight.
Can you see your clock from there?
Yeah, I know. It's time to stop. I can't stop.
Oh, Lizette Harrison is here.
Hi, Lizette.
Hi.
I got asked if I knew any Fats Waller.
Lizette. I got to write you down.
Gosh, you know, how long has it been since I played Come on. The first line of it isn't coming to me for some reason. Ain't misbehaving.
No one to talk with.
Thank you very much. It's, you know, it's very close to making whoopee, so.
Oh.
No one to walk with, all by myself. No one to talk with, I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Oh, I don't.
All by myself. On the shelf.
That was the first verse.
Oh.
I can't believe that is out of my mind somehow.
Like Jack Horner.
Like Jack Horner down in the can't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses I keep hearing are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, got Rick Riz on my radio. I ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Yeah, did you want to show somebody the teddy bear, Marilyn? You got your teddy bear out. So. You know, we've got
I surmise it's not a pinafore, it's a jumper.
Everybody should know Marilee's on about 8 inches worth of cushions already, and we just.
I'm trying.
You know what? I'm. This is live television, Marilee. I can go over there and do whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna bring your camera down so we can see just a little more of you. They know that that's this mare come above you. There you go. Show them your pendant again.
Oh, my pendant, a Connie Lehman pendant.
That's how this
Lovely.
all started. I asked her to show me her
design.
pendant, and
Show me her and Connie Lehman ring. This is a rutilated quartz, and this is Connie Lehman malachite. Isn't that pretty?
very nice.
Malachite. What else have I got?
I got asked earlier if I was gonna beat up fortune teller again tonight.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
It's just a hobby.
I keep getting the arrangement wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on it, but.
Well, let me see what else we got here for a request.
But it's time to go anyway, and we'll see you next Friday night. It's Jazzfest Sunday. I'd be remiss if on Jazzfest Monday I didn't at least play a little bit of.
Second line.
In just a closer walk with thee. Oh, sweet Jesus, let it be. Thou come to set me free. Let it be. Oh Lord, please let it be. Somebody always played that on Jazzfest Sunday. As a day that takes you back to people like Sidney Bechet goes, way, way back in New Orleans musical history. So thanks to everybody who was so good to me in my New Orleans days. Payne Keenan, Wayne Garrett. I keep Wayne's picture right here. Nobody really knows it. His picture is always on the set. You know, the musical people, Alan Toussaint, Roger Dickerson, Aaron Neville, who has been he was so kind to me when I opened for him in Everett a couple of years ago. We just sat backstage and talked about people like Cosimo Matassa, you know, and in fact, I got a text today about, you'll find a lot of Alan Toussaint songs were written under the name of Naomi Neville, who was his aunt, and that's because Alan signed a bad contract and couldn't write under his own name. And if I'm not mistaken, he and the Nevilles were cousins. So that's why you'll see a lot of those kind of songs. So let's do this one, because I can't believe I've left this one out through my whole Jazz Fest tributes for 2 weeks. We'll do this one more, and then we'll be gone. I dedicate this one to my mother-in-law, Edie. She was great. You know what I loved about Edie was she was always looking for the jab, you know, so the right cross would just deck her like a sack of potatoes. No, I'm just kidding. No worse person I know, mother-in-law, mother-in-law, she worried me so, mother-in-law, mother-in-law, she think her advice is the Constitution. If she would leave, that would be the solution. Don't come back no more. Let me give you that part. In-law, mother-in-law, mother-in-law, I come home with my babe. Mother-in-law, mother-in-law, she asks me what I made. Mother-in-law, mother-in-law, every time I open my mouth, she goes and tries to put me out. How can she stoop so low? Mother-in-law, mother-in-law, mother-in-law. Right here, we gotta go like this. Satan could be her name, mother-in-law, sorry, mother-in-law, and to me they're about the same. Mother-in-law, mother-in-law, every time if she'd leave us alone, we'd have a happy home. Sent from down below. Mother-in-law, 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 yeah. The girl is a mother. I'm talking about a mother. No woman is my mother-in-law. Hey. All right.
Yeah, Edie had a right hook.
Yeah, I managed to avoid it. She threw a lot of air at me. I felt the breeze, you know, as it came by me a couple of times. Liz, as always, thank you for the vocal zones. Stephanie, thank you so much for your incredible generosity this week. It's been a gas. It's been a gas having a Jazz Fest a couple of weekends with you. Thank you so much. Friday night, let's give them the show promo, Marilee, the Billy Mack Show Friday night. You're waving yourself over there like you're Blanche Dubois.
Well, I have A case of the vapors.
The vapors.
I have a.
Well, repeat
case of
after
the
me,
vapors.
Marilyn.
That red light is just over here in the
Well,
red light district. It's
no,
getting a little warm.
It's covered because, as Blanche Dubois,
Yes.
I can't stand a naked light bulb any more than a rude remark or a vulgar action.
Yeah, that's why you put a gel on it.
That's right. I remember it was.
What are we going to do this summer? We're going to have
Isn't
to
that what
open
you
up
said?
all the doors. And
Isn't that what you said to me that first night? Put a gel on it? All right.
oh,
Well, all right.
we do love the
Mrs.
double
Callan-
entendres.
Mrs. Calendars is calling.
Steve Dengy, you are the funniest man. What you left us with on Friday was so funny. I can't tell you.
He said, on to the blacklist and the chicken pot pie.
On the Marie Calendar chicken pot
And he wasn't too wrong. Marilyn is cooking dinner tonight, though, and that means the only question is which can of tuna fish will get opened.
Oh, now come on.
No, it's all right.
We did that tonight.
Yes, 2 nights recently.
We're
Now, when
having leftover
Yes,
lasagna.
You're so swell, baby, when you're well. When you're cooking, it's good, I can tell. Baby, I know you don't. Trying to please your man. That's why you always open a can. Okay.
Oh, thank you, everybody, for being with us. You really made it a party.
By the way, for those of you who have any concerns about me at this moment, don't worry. I did my Costco lasagna time this week, so I'm good for another few weeks on that.
Yeah, we're going to go for the Costco pot pie. Yeah, so Liz is watching Blacklist. She's up to season 4.
Cool.
We're getting food comments now.
Good. We need
Travers says leftover lasagna is better than leftover salmon. This is true.
That's true. The lasagna is actually, the Costco lasagna, you might as well just cook it and let it sit for another night and then heat it up again because it's always much better.
Yeah.
Now, that's like saying...
If you haven't burnt it.
It's like saying reheated cardboard is better than regular cardboard. But that being as it may. Man, they're already saying goodnight, Marilyn. We haven't even finished yet. I guess that means I better stop all this foolishness.
Well, I said goodnight. Da 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 da.
So, everybody, we'll see you next Friday night for the regular Billy Mack show. We need to come home with something here, Marilyn. Have a little fun with something. See if I can remember one of my favorite. Let's do one more Irma Thomas song, shall we?
Yeah,
This would be a good one to finish on. Because I'm going to do something up-tempo here to stop all this nonsense. Come on, get your hankies out. Keep going. Throw it up in the air. Catch it on the way down or not.
And miss it. Da, 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 da.
I've made my reservation. I'm leaving town tomorrow. I'm gonna put you down and there'll be no more sorrow. That's what I say in time, but I can't follow through. I can't break away, 'cause you made me cry. I can't break away. I can't say goodbye. I'll never, never break away from you. No, 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 no. night, everybody. We'll see you next Friday night for the Billy Mack Show. Hope you had a good time. Marilyn, anything you want to say before we go? Good. All right. Come on around here. Come on. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. You're the real star of the show. You don't tune in to see me. They just tune in to hear your laugh in the background. You say what you got to say. Wave to all your fans. Let's go. I'll go to that camera over there so you can. Yes, very good. All right. Hope you had a good time tonight. Oh, Mrs. Calabash just said goodnight. So, and Lynn Gross just sent us some pumpkin pie, I think. God knows it's not going to be from scratch if it comes out of our kitchen. That's right. So what do you have planned tonight? Anything? Checking and seeing what's still open. I don't mean jars. I mean restaurants. Good night, everybody. We love you. We'll see you on Friday night. Until then, it's going to be, that's the wrong stick and that's the wrong pedal. We end the whole thing on the wrong pedal. Good night.
Soul Sunday.